dad passed away from glioblastoma, and he wrote that song "Live Like You Were Dying," right? And man, it hits me hard.
New at 6, a Wellington dad is hoping Tim McGraw can help him make an appearance at his daughter's wedding.
He has stage 4 brain cancer, and the statistics say it'll prevent him from being there, but he's not giving up. Taylor Hernandez sat down with him today to hear his incredible story of perseverance.
From skydiving to motocross racing to hundreds of marathons, few people have accomplished what a humble Mike Hugo has in his 37 years. Mike and his wife have been married more than a decade now and have 2 beautiful little girls, 6-year-old Brooke and 7-year-old Bridget.
They're just getting to that age now where their personality is really blossoming. They're jokesters like me.
Last April, Hugo had a seizure that caused him to crash his car. When he woke up in the hospital and saw the brain scans, he knew he had cancer, but had no idea how aggressive it is. The cancer grew back immediately following a surgery to remove it, but instead of allowing that diagnosis to be a tragedy he lives every day, Hugo cherishes the little moments with his family.
So I wanted to show and teach my girls, anything you want to do, I don't care what it is, you can do it.
What he really wants is to dance with them at their wedding, something he understands isn't likely, so now he's trying to call in reinforcements.
To do a duet like My Little Girl with Tim McGraw and do a little video, just an iPhone video that we could play during their wedding.
Hugo is hopeful this video message will reach Tim McGraw, whose own father died of glioblastoma, so he can be a part of his daughter's wedding someday. But in the meantime,
I want to be here now, and I want to make those memories now, and I want them to know that their dad loves them, and that even if I'm here or not here for 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, whatever that is, whatever God blesses me with, we're going to make the most of it.
Inspiring. He understands the odds are stacked against him, and he really credits his surgeon, Dr. Komatar, for his quality of life right now. He calls him the Tom Brady of neurosurgeons. Right now, he's doing chemotherapy and using that machine you saw on his head to keep the tumor the size that it is. You guys, I can't even do justice to just how inspiring he is. He has done everything that a person could want to do. He's skydived, he has scuba dived off the Great Barrier Reef, he's run more than 100 marathons. He is so cool, and
I bet he'd give that all up.
Oh,
if he could do one more thing.
Easily, but you know what is that song, that Tim McGraw song, "Live Like You Were Dying," he said, it always resonated with me because I always have, but it just means so much more to him now. He's incredible.
Well, with a neurosurgeon who he calls the Tom Brady of
GOAT.
neurosurgeons, I mean, he definitely has a fighting chance.
He definitely does.
So let's hope we get the story out on social media.
Yes, Tim McGraw, where are you at?
And let's share it. Let's keep sharing it on social media, and hopefully it'll get to Tim McGraw.
And we want him to know we're pulling for him.
Absolutely.